cans of kerosene. Stand up while I'm speaking to you, scum. Stand up!
The accused will pull himself together. Stand up, fish. You're in a court of law now, and you stand accused of arson. Answer the questions. Where did you obtain the cans of kerosene? Where did you obtain the cans of kerosene?
Your Honour, the accused has been down.
He has not!
Court position!
I'll look at him, Your Honour. Oh yes, fake news, Your Honour, fake news.
Your Honour, the defence requests that the court consult other medical experts.
Overruled!
Yeah. Mr. Jury, how did you happen to be on the spot at the time of the fire just reduced Mr. Crockett's warehouse down to 22 other buildings down to ashes?
I was taking a digestive stroll.
Mr. Jury, are you aware that the defence is an unemployed labourer? That they arrived in Chicago a day before the fire? That he never even been here before?
You're kidding.
Isn't an underplay in your car in the 378406?
That's right.
And isn't it a fact that on the day of the fire, your car was parked outside of 27th Street where the defendant Fish was found in unconscious condition?
How should I know? I was picnicking all day in Cicero, and 52 other people would say they saw me.
Oh, well, didn't you just say you were taking a digestive stroll down the Chicago waterfront?
Have you got an objection of where I dine in one place and digest in another?
Can you think of any reason why the defence should burn your place down, Mr. Crockett?
No,
In fact, have you ever laid eyes on him before?
never.
What about Mr. Jury? Have you ever seen him before?
Yes, sir.
Where?
At the offices of the Carpenter Trust, the day my warehouse burned down.
So you mean to say you saw Mr. Jury before the outbreak of the fire?
5 minutes before.
What was he doing?
He was carrying kerosene cans with 3 other people.
How's your eyesight, Mr. Crockett?
Not very good.
Could you say you're able to identify someone instantly beyond reasonable doubt?
Not right now, no.
For instance, do you recognize this gentleman here? Over here.
No.
And you couldn't say you'd ever seen him before, could you?
No.
That's all.
Here we are. I recognize the accused very easy on the guilty expression on his face. And because he is 6'2". Also, I heard from my sister-in-law that he was seen hanging around City Hall the day my husband was shot entering City Hall. The accused had an automated pistol, model Webster, under his armpit, and that made for a suspicious impression.
Oh, suspicious impression?
We've heard testimony to the effect that before the outbreak of the fire, some people were supposed to have left the offices of the Cardboard Trust carrying kerosene cans. Have you have anything to say about these allegations?
Yes, sir. They could only really be referring to Mr. Greenwell.
And is Mr. Greenwell an employee of yours, Mr. Javola?
Yes, sir.
What is your occupation, Mr. Javola?
Well, I'm a florist, sir.
And is there a large amount of kerosene cans used in your line of business?
Only for the extermination of aphids, sir.
And what was Mr. Greenwell doing at the offices of the Cardboard Trust?
He was giving a song recital, sir.
And could he have been carrying the kerosene cans at the same time?
No, sir.
And what did you see Mr. Crockett set the warehouse on fire?
What, singing?
Answer the question.
It's absolutely impossible.
And what makes you so sure,
Because
Mr. Javola?
it's very uncharacteristic of Mr. Greenwell to be engaging in inflammatory activities. The guy's a baritone. Ha!
published in the press. This bench is under the influence of certain quarters. I would wish to state for the record that this bench is under no influence from any quarters whatsoever. And that will do for a statement.
Your Honor, the defendant is reviving.
Water.
Oh, water! Your Honor, I wish to call upon my next witness, the defendant Fish.
Sustained.
Mr. Fish, tell the court in your own words, did you on February 28th set fire to a vegetable warehouse in the Dock District? Answer yes or no.
No.
Have you ever seen that man before?
Yeah, sure I have.
Where?
On the waterfront carrying kerosene can.
It's all a sham. Lies!
Objection, Honor, man, that glass be examined.
Overruled.
Your Honor, since they can't shut them out the truth with dirt, they try to shut her out with legal paperwork instead. Turning your Honor's honour to your shame. We have watched the slaughter of legality. Now must we watch her, my lady, too? Her legs spread open as she yields to rape. I beg your Honour, stop this rot.
Objection, objection!
You poisoner, you jury fixer! Come on outside! I'll tear your balls off!
Everybody knows what this man stands for.
Order!
You shut up too! You want to stay alive and shut up too!
Sit down! Defense is fined $5 in contempt of court. We feel most sorry for Mr. Geary's little indignation. He's been sorely provoked.
Mr. Fish, someone say you'll make your fin before this trial begins. Fish! Fish! Fish!
Call it a doomsday come, you big balloon has bust! Count your losses. I'll show you the bastard, the boss of all bosses!
All rise.
Oh.
Charles William Fish, this court hereby finds you guilty of all and sentences you to death.
Thus I, the Honourable Dogsborough, with 80 winters spent in probity, permitted all these horrors unprotesting. All the while they were planned and perpetrated by this bloody gang. Thus do I draw up my confession amidst the rubble of my reputation. I hear that those who know me from before insist I knew nothing. Had I but known, I'd not have tolerated all these crimes. That's what they say. But I know everything. Oh, world. I know who burnt down Crockett's place. I know who doped and kidnapped wretched Fish. I know that Roma rubbed out Sheet most bloodily, a ticket in his pocket for the Santa Fe. I know that Manuel Geary murdered Bull that rainy morning outside City Hall because he knew too much of Dogsborough. I know who beat good Crockett to a pulp. I even saw him wearing Crockett's hat. I know who scrambled brave O'Casey too against the brick wall of an alleyway. I know that Jabola mowed down 7 more. Please find a list of names enclosed. At last, I know what he's done. I know he planned it all, beginning with the death of Sheet, and all the while, all the way to arson, frame up, open terrorism. I knew it all. And yet, I let it happen. Tempted by greed, yet fearing your contempt. Now this, my final will and testament. The text. Too late, perhaps, to set things right. Signed, I, your Dogsborough, once tried and true, who loved himself much more than he loved you.
Sir, thus I, the Honourable Dogsborough, leave half my worldly wealth to poor,
hard-working Javola.
My country house to brave, though reckless Geary.
To what weight Romer I bequeath my son?
Now, as for patronage, let Merrick be your guide, Geary for judge, and Roma for police chief. And let my dear Javola be in charge of
Sanitation?
Welfare and relief.
Now, as for my job, I heartily commend to you, Arturo Ui. You are more than capable of it. Yours, Dogsborough.
That ought to do the trick. Let's hope the old man croaks, and pretty soon. He's had a stroke, and now the whole city waits, ready to whitewash corpse and reputation, hoping to dump the old man with decorum into some disinfected grave. He'll need a tombstone with a fancy epitaph. By the way, tell me, how is his state of health?
He won't consult our doctor.
Oh, you mean the one that cured our defendant Fish?
Hey, I will not let him see anybody else. The old man is a blabbermouth.
Perhaps he's not the only one, Emmanuel. You spend too much time with Dogsborough.
Don't you be stinking, you skunk.
Where is the old man's last genuine will?
He still got it, and he'd like to make it public. I had to stop his son 5 times smuggling out the documents.
Hand it over, Gary.
What do you mean, Ernie? I ain't got it.
You got it, creep. I know what you're up to. You're squatting with the old man day and night. Don't go too far. If I get a wind or something, it'll be the end of the road for you. I'll rub you out, kid, like a bloody stain.
Don't talk to me as if I'm a gangster.
Oh, what's wrong with being a gangster, eh?
Yeah!
It's you he sneers at. He whines and dines the cauliflower gents. His own silk shirts made from Clark's own haberdasher, and we do the dirty work for him. And you allow him to insult the boys.
Allow him what?
You allow him to blast up trucks belonging to the trust.
You shut up trucks belonging to the trust.
All right, now that was slightly unauthorized, Arturo. I mean, some of us can't understand it. Why the crummy little store should swell and bleed, and not the ritzy trucking firms as well. God damn it, I can't understand it either.
The trust is in a rage.
Clark warned me about it yesterday.
It mustn't happen. Not again, Ernesto.
Well, then you better do something about it.
The boy's getting too big for his boots.
All right, now that's enough. Reach for the sky, you two. Don't try no tricks. Stand up against the wall.
Go on, move it!
Right, all right.
Jesus. Can you see the man's got a bad leg, huh? Oh, where the fuck you going, huh?
What's going on here? What's this fight about? You're making everybody nervous, Ernie boy. My truck got shut up, so that can be squared. Look, life is like a bowl of cherries now, boys. And things are going like a house on fire. The warehouse fire. It went pretty well. It went well.
Yeah.
But the stores are paying up 15% for our protection. No voices heard, no hands are raised against us. I have further and bigger plans.
Yeah. Go on then. Tell us.
The plans be screwed. Tell him to let us lower our hands.
They keep him up, boss.
Yeah. Because we'll make a fine impression standing here when Clark arrives, huh?
Put the fucking gun away, Ernesto.
Not I. Wake up, Arturo. Don't you see the game? They play you for a sucker, chief. They do. They sell you down the river to these Clarks and Dogsbridge. And what happened to the loot that we was promised from the city loan? We haven't seen a goddamn cent of it. But while the boys go busting into the stores and dragging their cans to start a conflagration, they moan and they groan. What happened to Arturo? He doesn't give a shit for us no more. He plays the big shot now. Wake up, Arturo.
Wake up is right. Come on now. Tell us whose side you're really on.
Huh? And make up your mind.
Is this the Luger that I see before me? Huh? Oh no, you bully boys. Not that way, my friends. You can't achieve a thing that way with me. Whoever threatens me must face the consequences. A milder man than I, you never met. But threats I can't abide. Let him who does not trust me blindly walk alone. There is no bargaining with me. With me, it's either or. With me, you do your duty or you're out. And it's I decide who deserves what. Because deserving follows serving, gentlemen. How do you think I did recreate this thing? I had the faith, a most fanatic faith. The faith that caused the thing, etc. It was by my faith, and nothing but my faith, by which I muscled into town and brought it to her knees. By faith, I caught a Dogsborough. By faith, I entered City Hall. My naked hands did nothing but touch faith unshakable.
And a gun.
Others also have a gun. But what they don't have is a warm and holy faith that they are predestined to be leaders. Friends, Brooklynites, countrymen, lend me your faith. I gotta have your faith. You gotta give me faith. And I will decide who does what to whom. But rest assured, my friends, you shall be satisfied. Arturo! Gavola, Geary, and you too, Ernesto. I will now divulge my monumental plans. They are very far advanced.
I'm listening.
Boys, we've got Chicago in the bag, but I want more.
More?
Yeah, it's not the only place where vegetables.
So you're saying the Saints are marching on?
Yes, on. Through the back door and the front door and the window.
God damn it! So,
Invited or debarred, most welcome or rebuffed. We will beg, bully, threaten, and cajole with iron hugs and velvet violence.
so I know the word same mixtures before.
Maybe different in other places.
We'll have a little dress rehearsal, a tryout, so to speak, in some little town, to test out the audience in different places. But I doubt it's any different from here.
Why would you have your little dress rehearsal?
Cicero.
But Dulfert's in Cicero, crusading the vegetable cause and screaming independence for the little stores. His paper calls me nasty names. She's murderer.
It ought to stop.
It could be stopped.
It must be stopped.
The journalists will gather many enemies. Black print makes many men see red like me.
Negotiations have begun by the trust in Cicero. But we were going to start by shifting cauliflower nice and easy.
Who's negotiating?
Clark, who's fronting for the trust, but he's having trouble on account of us.
Oh, so Clark is in the act. The vegetable king I wouldn't trust him with a pickle.
Look. They cry in Cicero. We're everywhere. They say that we are in the shadows of the trust. They want their cauliflower, but not us.
The little grocer should have heard our name. And to be fair, not only them, but Mrs. Dullfoot too. She has the biggest import-export of wholesale vegetable suits in Cicero. And she wants to be a member of the trust. Well, might as well we're around.
So the plan to conquer Cicero is not your own. The trust dreamt it of, okay. Now I see, Arturo. Now I see the light. Okay, you two, reach for the sky. And scram. No, wait. I want the testament.
I don't got them!
You got it, swine.
I swear that all is holy!
What do you know?
You rats. But both of you. But I'm a man. I know you, Gary. You too, Javola. I even wonder if your club was real. You'd sell your mother to the stockyard for the glue. Go shake a leg, Javola, crippled as it is, and send your club foot back to where you stole it.
I like your hat.
Not nice, Ernesto.
Beat it.
Go on, Clara.
He can't talk to me like that. I'll pop a fucking cap in his ass.
You better sleep with one eye open, you.
Dogsborough's true confession. All the while he piled up horse manure about not having it. He had it on him, Gary. It's a double cross. I know who he's done. I know we planned it all, beginning with the death sheet and all the way to arson, frame up open terrorism. This testament was ordered by the trust. They want to annex little Cicero, but can't. You stand in the way, but how to dump you? You got the dirt on him. You got him by the balls. And now the bastards mean to drop you like a hot potato and revive the vegetable tray without Arturo Wooey. That is the plot, and they are all in it. Gary, who helped write this testament, best pal to Clark, who thinks we are two big punks. And Clark, oh, he wants no shadow while he shakes the plums of Cicero. And Javola, too, the dung-fly buzzing around you like you was a corpse. Oh, and good old honest Dogsbro smears you in this slanderous document. They're all in it. They're all in it, Arturo. You gotta liquidate them, Chief, tonight. Be stirring as the time be fire. With fire threaten the threatener.
You mean they were in cahoots? They wouldn't let me in Cicero. I wondered why.
Chief, let me clear the decks. The boys and me will take a trip down to Dogsboro's and we'll snatch him from his bed. We'll say that we've come to move him to the hospital and drop him incidentally at the morgue.
But Gary's there.
He likes the country air. We'll take him for a ride along the lake. It's time to start spring cleaning.
And what about Gavola?
I'll see him in his flower store. I'll order some heavy wreaths for Dogsborough and some for Laughing Gary too. I'll pay in cash.
Where?
The garage.
Time.
11 sharp.
I'll be there most punctual on the hour.
What did I tell you, Slackjaw? Oh, he is with us! Oh, I feel a different man, Arturo. We'll dare to work together, you and me. Yeah, man, it's like the good old days again. Woo!
Friends. 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 Regretfully, I must announce to you, it's come to my attention that behind my back, abominable treasons are being planned. Men of my most immediate entourage, whom I fully trusted, are secretly hatching a rotten plot, running amok, with greed, ambition, treacherous by nature, and in cahoots with all those cauliflower gents. No, that doesn't sound right. Home. The police. I got it. They plan to send me to an early grave, no matter what. My patience is exhausted, and therefore, you, led by Ernie Roma, who has my fullest confidence, you'll whip these thugs from out my circle of territories.
It's only us, boss. You got company.
Me and Mrs. Stolford, here from Cicero. Oui, the church would like you to consider her proposition very carefully.
I'm listening.
And come to some agreement.
Please, proceed.
Negotiations for a merger between Chicago's vegetable trade and Cicero's have been suspended for a while. Doubts raised his ugly head in Cicero about the messages he syndicate. The trusts have managed to dispel some of these doubts, and Mrs. Stolford's here
To clear the air, Mr. Dewey, remove misunderstandings. I wish to say Mr. Duford's name that his recent press crusade was not addressed to you.
So, to who else?
Look, let me give it to you straight. The so-called suicide of shit got everybody mad at Cicero. I mean, the man has some distinction after all. Another thing, a trucking driver claims 2 shooting incidents involving you and...
Yes, every child in Cicero can tell you. The cauliflowers that trust is oozing blood and they know who makes it bleed.
So what? Outrageous gossip, if you ask me.
Sir, from the mouths of babes comes
What?
the truth.
They spit malice in my face.
Not yours, sir. Since Mr. Clark has vouched for you, you are not the one we are after. It's Ernesto Roma.
Keep cool, Arturo.
Take it easy, Chief.
No. What do you take me for, huh? Enough! Ernesto Roma is my friend. I will not be dictated to what kind of men I have about me, ma'am. That is an insult I will not tolerate.
My husband, Sir Ignatius Dulfoot, will continue fighting such men as Roma until his last dying breath.
Rightly so. The trust supports him when we make the right choice. You know full well that friendship doesn't mix well with business. Be sensible.
There is nothing I can add to what I just said.
Dear Mrs. Dulfoot, I regret profound. Not clever, Ruby.
You like your trouble big.
I ain't afraid of trouble.
No, you're not afraid. You just pick fights with Dogsborough, police, and anyone with muscle in this town.
I know my secret duty as a friend.
Duty's be screwed!
Remove yourself.
Not nice, Uwe.
I'll let you know, sir, when I need advice.
People are strange when you're a stranger. Faces look ugly when you're alone. Women seem wicked when you're unwanted. Streets are uneven when you're down. When you're strange, faces come out of the rain. When you're strange, no one remembers your name. When you're strange, when you're strange, when you're strange. People are strange when you're a stranger. Faces look ugly when you're alone. Women seem wicked when you're unwanted. Streets are uneven when you're down.
It's not shot one.
I must have been delayed.
It could be a conflict of his mind.
That is very possible, actually. Arturo is so attached to all of his men that he'd rather sacrifice himself than crush this vermin, Giri and Javola. And so he dawdles, wrestling with his soul. It could be 2 o'clock before he comes, maybe even 3, but come what may, he'll come. I know him,
Oh, these rainy nights. They give me goosebumps.
Oh, that's why I like him. Of all the nights, the blackest ones. Of all the cars, the quickest ones. Of all the friends, the sweetest ones.
Hey, boss! Can the boys have a drink with thirsty?
No, you can't. Tonight I want you sober.
Yes, we're in deep shit! 2 other cars left the precinct station! Full of cops!
No, roll the shutters down. It could be a false alarm, but like the Boy Scouts say, better safe than sorry. Is all clear in the alley? Hey, kid, you all right? Be calm.
Tobacco is amazing. You light a cigarette, you smoke. And then you feel like a jellyfish inside. And then in the end, you're tough. And then, by God, you're really tough.
Show me your hands.
They're shaking. That's not good.
What's bad about it? I don't think much of bully boys. They're insensitive. No one can hurt them, so they don't know how to hurt. Not really. Go on and tremble. The needle of a compass trembles too. Before it settles down, your hands are reaching for the pole. That's what it is.
2 other cars cruising down the street!
Does it stop?
Keeps moving! No! Parked by the church!
Oh my... The bastards! Gary and Javola, they sold him out! Oh, we gotta put a stop to it. He'll walk right through a trap.
Never bought the suicide!
Well, if it's suicide, it's the time for suicide. 18 years of friendship.
Raise the shutters!
Have you got the shooters ready?
Open the door!
Hey!
Arturo!
And Javola?
Gee, boss, what happened? We sweated blood here. Oh, are you all right?
Why wouldn't I be alright?
We Shake a bit of him, Chief. He's about to take us all the way to hell for you.
What the fuck, boss?
Your treacherous plan against me, likewise the plan to murder Dogsborough, has been unmasked at the 11th hour.
What?
Fine flock of buzzards. Don't you move. I'll teach you what it means to knife me in the back.
He's coming too, Chief.
Finish him off. Tonight, I'll be in Dogsborough's country house.
Oh, you traitors. Oh, you filthy rat.
Yeah, it's all right, boss. It's okay. It's all right.
Let him have it. Just like that.
Givola, what happened there? Where's Arturo? Oh, I knew it. Murderer, I'm going blind. Where is
He left.
he? You dog! You dog!
You once called me a cripple, huh? Very well, my friend. Let's see how straight you walk to hell.
Holy shit, boss.
Loud, 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 talking over Africa. Foot, 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 flogging over Africa. Boot, 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 moving up and down again. There's no discharge in the war. 7, 6, 11, 5, 9 and 20 miles a day. 4, 11, 17, 32 the day before. Boot, 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 moving up and down again. There's no discharge in the war. Don't look at what's in front of you. Boot, 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 moving up and down again. Men go mad with Washington. There's no discharge in the war. Count the bullets in the bandoliers. If your eyes drop, they will get the top of you. Boom, 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 moving up and down again. There's no discharge in the war. We can sit out hunger, thirst, and weariness, but not the chronic psychism. Boom, 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 moving up and down again. There's no discharge in the war. Ain't told, stand by, they because the company, but night.
Don't like the idea.
Oh, why not, Ignatius? Roma is gone.
Murdered, you mean?
Whichever way he may have gone, he is gone. And Clark has told me that who his useful revels are now ended. The best of us have gone through storm and rang. He's sown his wild oats, so to speak, and his manner and his grammar much improved. He's not murdered anyone for weeks, but if you do persist in attacking him, you might revive his baser instincts yet, and you'll place yourself in jeopardy, Ignatius. But if you keep your mouth shut, you will be nice.
Shut. I doubt that silence helps.
It helps a little. These people are not animals.
Animals? These creatures are monsters!
Hello! The chief will be delighted that you're here! And I must be going, and on the double too, before Javola sees me wearing Roma's hat. I stole it off him.
It's bad enough to hear them growl. But to hear them laugh?
Don't speak her mind, Ignatius.
And
Not
nowhere
here.
else!
What choice do we have? The news is out that we will inherit the late lamented Dogsborough's position, and then all the greengrocers begin to like the trust.
Woman. Tool of my printing presses. I smashed the bits. I have no.
Oui.
Dolfot, benvenuto, welcome in, welcome.
Sir, I'll be frank with you. There's no one coming off.
How so? Courageous men are welcome everywhere.
So are lovely young ladies, huh?
Mr. Owie. I thought it was my duty to oppose you.
Misunderstandings. If you and I knew each other from the very start, I doubt it would have come to this. It's always been my firm intention that everything that should be settled must be settled.
Yeah, but you
amicable.
see, but violence is
No one abhors it more than I. Alas, if men would only yield to reason, no violence was ever necessary.
Yeah, but you see, my aim in life is
It's
to make.
much the same as mine. Business in bloom. That's what we both are. To see the little grocer, whose lot is not exactly rosy nowadays, selling his humble goods in peace and coming to us when attacked.
That's a good point, Owie. But I got a better point. Why let them choose, huh? That's a good point, eh? Let them be free to choose. That is the most important thing.
I agree. Let them be free to choose or else. But once they have chosen, sir, freely, they're protectors. They might as well give up a little bit of their freedom to those they've chosen freely to give their little freedoms. And to assure us all that vegetable reigns and confidence reigns in the vegetable business. Well, and if I've always been a confidence. I mean, I've always been stressed the need for confidence.
Well, at least you give it to me straight. But, leaving at the risk of stepping on your toes, let me warn you, sir, that Cicero will never yield to force.
Understandable. No man would ever yield to force unless he is forced to.
Well, let me bluntly, if this new merger should contribute to anything which then ravages Chicago town, I will never let you get away with it!
Why, Dolfut, bluntness calls for bluntness. It's not crazy that an episode or two maybe occurred that wouldn't pass the strictest moral test. After all, these things happen in a fight, but not amongst friends. Dolfut, all I ask, forget the past. Give me your confidence. Consider me a friend who would never, no, never ditch a friend. To be precise, I would prefer it if you refrain from printing your horror tales about me. They aggravate my sensitivity.
Oh, do they? Well, I won't be happy to keep quiet, will we? When only things are quiet too.
They will be quiet, but if an episode were to occur, because a man's a man, sir, I'm not a saint. I hope you won't start screaming bloody murder. And if I couldn't guarantee that one of my truck drivers might not use a cuss word referring to, your mother's chastity, they are, after all, men. Oh yes, and when a seller is selling their cauliflower to another seller, prompt delivery of cauliflower is mine, of course, and he gives him a beer, I hope you won't misconstrue this as bribery.
But my husband is only human, Louis.
He's famous for that fact, madam. So now that everything's been peacefully resolved and clarified, a friend in need's a friend indeed. So, come on. I'm gonna show you around my little store.
Ignatius, after you.
My Japanese cherries. Don't you find them charming? Blooming round a rock pool.
Quite disarming.
And the goldfish having dinner, full of airs and graces.
Snapping after breadcrumbs.
As the human race is.
The man who's fond of flowers surely can't be vicious.
The small fish always wonders where the big fish is.
A strong man need not exercise his power.
I need my exercise.
Then say it with a flower. Gentle persuasion can be heaps of fun.
Madam, the most persuasive things are gone.
I am here to move your heart, sir, and to prove.
Ladies, I am told, are not supposed to move.
There's nothing like an honest give and take.
Especially from dames who are on the make.
Oh, why do you always show the iron fist?
Dear Miss Dulford, I'm a realist.
Flowers, they say you're ignorant of sin.
That's why I chose the business I am in.
They lead such peaceful lives. Look at that daisy.
She's got no daily press to drive her crazy.
I understand your habits are Spartanic.
Liquor, tobacco, sex, they make me panic.
I can't quite see you, sir, among the saints.
When tempted in flesh, Arturo faints.
I make you feel.
Get thee behind thee, Satan! I disapprove of
Say it.
fornication.
Is that your true opinion on religious questions?
Some of my best friends, like myself, are Christians.
And the 10 Commandments, like thou shalt not kill?
In business, too demanding and impractical.
Sorry to plague you with a final question. What are your views on?
Say it!
The recession.
I've always been a social-minded creature. The poor get poorer, but that's human nature. The rich have always been the most inventive. Those at the top require a good incentive.
Flowers do not mix well with criminals.
And how? At funerals? What funerals?
I quite forget. They feast your daily bread.
Some of my nicest customers are dead.
Let's hope you find some other use for the roses.
They mark the spot where treason decomposes.
Threats do not pay, Javola, nor does force.
And someone else must pay. We're mixing metaphors. You look so pale.
I find it hard to breathe.
Perhaps you are allergic to a reef.
I'm so relieved we understand each other.
You're just as understanding
Say it.
as my mother.
Friendships do mature in trouble and strife.
Thank God for dames who know the facts of life.
One look, one word of yours is much more worse than all the cauliflower on all the earth.
Ready? Let's go. Can I stand this place? Come on. Come on.
Business and duty, madam.
Let's go.
It's the gold.
No, it's not. Could you remember, sir? It's us that suffers. Come on, let's go. Come on. Could you remember, sir? And you. That me, I will never forget my duty. Nor I mine.
Here. Beauty. Her beauty.
Farewell!
Farewell.
Farewell, my friend.
His eyes do show, his days do grow to an end.
The mortal coils of Dullfoot come to rest. His life, scant in reward, yet rich in toil, is ended. Much toil has been expended in that life, but never for the gain of him that spent it toiling, and now is gone. We wish that he may find at heaven's gate a flock of angels to kiss his worn-out shoes. It seems that the city's conscience has been silenced. His voice as editor was clarion clear. Ignatius Dullfoot, may he rest in peace. Amen.
Tactful man. Said not a word how Dullfoot died.
A tactful man. You mean a man with 7 kids? Ugh.
God damn it! Are you keeping God from the truth from even being heard at the coffin?
Young man, you are being very rude. This hallowed ground in which you stand on ought to make you kinder. Besides, the chief is sad today. This is no place for him.
Butchers! Dolphin kept his word. Dolphin kept his word shut about everything!
Well, silence is not enough. We need the guys who are ready to speak up for us, and loud. Dullfoot was like the anxious perspiration for which the cauliflower trust seeped through. He had to go.
And you wanted your cauliflower sold in Cicero, do you not?
Not by assassination.
So by what else? You like to have your steak and eat it too, but ball us for the slaughter of the seers. You howl for meat, but when you see the meat acts of the cook, you call him a bloody butcher. And I like that, no siree. What we want is gratitude and not abuse. Now go on home! Look, this is a funeral. Don't let them spoil your fun.
Oh, look where she comes.
My sympathies, madam.
Hey, you stop.
I said my sympathies, madam. Dullfoot is no more. But cauliflower's here to stay. You may not see it quite, what with your vision blurred by tears. But Dullfoot's most untimely fall should not make you forget that in the night, kill crazy goons from Graven, ambush, firing, might soon be firing on our vegetable trucks. Their hell-governed hands pouring kerosene on our precious vegetables to make them rot. So, here we are, my friends and I, to pledge protection. What's your answer?
Ye gods, do you hear? And Dullfoot barely turned to ashes.
You hear that, boys? That's how I'm treated. Yes, that's how Mr. Dullfoot tragically mistook my glowing friendship offer for an artful dodge. My generosity for weakness. Well, too bad for him.
That's right. The hand that struck him down was the very self-same hand that shook him by the hand. It was yours.
Ma'am, a little more decorum, please. We're on God's Larica. Remember, how soon doth man decay? Or, if you gotta go, you gotta go. But business is immortal.
I am speechless.
Speechless. Yeah. Silence was the answer. When I reaped the crop of what? Oh, I see silence. Yes. Silence was the answer when I wanted a happy partnership, but I hoped in vain. All I ever got was grim content. I ask you, ma'am, where is your celebrated silence now? There you stand, tromboning forth your horror tales about me.
Dullfoot, I know now that you are gone from me.
Yeah. Dullfoot's gone, but consider his departure. Gone is the voice of Cicero to cry force, terror, violence. This loss is yours. Regret is not enough, however deep. There you stand, alone in this here chilly world where weakness gets her teeth kicked in. Whoa, which is a crying shame. The one and only shield that's left for you is me.
You say that to my face. I am the widow of a man that you butchered your monstrosity. I knew you'd come because you always come, returning to the scene of the crime, blaming others for your bloody murder. Quick, come, I've been raped, cries Mr. Rapin. That's been a murder, Mr. Murder cries.
I've decided. Cicero wants protection. And she shall have it. Any day. Soon, yes. Any day.
But of my dead body.
Whichever way. So, what's your answer? Friends forever.
Never. Never, 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 never!
Never. Your crimes will never blossom forth, Arturo. Treason is bad manure. Go lie and slaughter, cheat all the clerks and murder all the dolphins, but don't touch your own men. Plot against the world, but not against your fellow plotters, please. Tell barefaced lies to everybody's face, but not the face you're facing in the mirror. You struck yourself down when you struck me down. I was devoted to you even in the days when you were just a shadow falling on a flophouse floor. And now I shiver in the drought of all eternity while you go dining with your highfalutin friends. Treason has made you big. Treason will make you fall. The way you did betray me, your friend and aid, you will betray them all. And in the end, Arturo, they'll betray you too. Green grass grows over Ernie Roma, not over your disloyalty. It's swinging in the breeze above the graves like someone hung up by his toes. Is it observed by all? This faithlessness of yours, especially by those who dig your grave. The day will come when everyone you smash will rise. Arise, arise, will all the men already crushed by you and be crushed tomorrow. And they'll be marching down the street to you, a bleeding world and full of hate. And you will stand and look around for help, I know. That's how I stood. Then you will beg and bully, curse and lie, and no one will hear you. No one heard me cry.
You dirty, deceitful rat! Go run in hell!
See you join me there. Till then, farewell.
Hello, suckers! Is everyone here from Cicero?
Well, yeah, I suppose so, yeah.
And Chicago!
We all here, yeah.
All hands on deck!
Greetings. Hearty welcome from the Cauliflower Trust. Mr. Clark, you're on.
Come to bring some news. After negotiations lasting several weeks, they haven't always been entirely smooth, but hush, I mustn't gossip. Mrs. Dover's company is merged with ours. Meaning that in the future, you'll receive your vegetables from the trust alone, and your benefits are too great for words. Increased security and prompt delivery, yeah? And a new price, slightly higher than before, perfecting fairness for the common good. And finally, meet the newest member of the trust. Dear Mrs. Dolphin, let me shake your hand.
And now, Arturo speaks.
Men of Cicero and of Chicago. Friends, fellow citizens, when ailing Dogsborough, that honorable sage, God bless his memory, some years ago appealed to me, tears in his eyes, to bring protection to Chicago's vegetable marts, I felt quite overwhelmed and frankly skeptical that I could justify his gratifying trust. Though Dogsborough is dead, his testament is here for all the world to see. In words plain as apple pie, he calls me son and thanks me, deeply moved for all I have done that fateful day, his summons. To bring protection to Chicago's vegetable marts. So, you men of Cicero. I demand a hearty, smarty, happy, slappy yes to this vote. Enthusiasm, that's what I demand. And here and now. I want the works and nothing less will do. So I turn to you, men of Chicago, who know me from before and do appreciate me, I presume. Who is for me? And let me incidentally add, whoever is for me, not for me, is against me. And let him face the consequences. Now, you're free to vote.
Before you vote, my friends, I want to let you guys speak to someone who is dear to one and dear to all. The widow of a man who has been so known to one and to all. Give it up for Mrs. Dulford, everybody.
Friends, the man who is your friend, a friend to everyone, editor crusading, devoted husband, Ignatius Dulford.
May he rest in...
Cannot be your ever-present help and pillar anymore. I do therefore advise that you place your confidence in Mr. Louis' hands, as I have done in our dire days, at times so difficult for me.
Okay, let's vote.
For all those in a favor of Arturo, stick it up! I mean, raise your hands!
Hey, look! Can't we just go home?
Huh? Yeah. Everybody here is free to do exactly as he pleases.
All right then. Okay?
Bye.
I'm going home. Going back to Cicero. I'm going back to my shop. I'm going back to my shop. What the hell are they going to do, huh? They're going to kill me? I don't think so. Hey, what the hell?
So, men, what are your decisions? Make them vote too. Come on.
Put your hands up.
The voting's done, Chief. Tremulously touched with joy, the grocers of Chicago and of Cicero give thanks for your protection.
I do accept your thanks with pride. Friends, fellow citizens, when I, the simple son of Brooklyn, some 15 years ago, obeyed the call of Providence, alone, except for 7 bodies, tried and true, to win my way to great Chicago town. To establish peace on earth was my determination. I mean, the vegetable trade. Our little band was little, but most fanatical in their desire for peace. There are many of us now, and no one would dare laugh the way they used to laugh. No one would dare call me Crank or Hick, the funny little man, the fringe lunatic, no more. Jeering. What a loner! Hooey! That Arturo! Ooey! Peace in Chicago's vegetable marts is not a dream, but a beautiful reality in which to defend against our enemies, be they Jews, fags, or any other trash. Today, I sent an order for prompt delivery of new supplies, of knuckle dusters, baseball bats, and knives. Yes, Tommy guns and hand grenades and bombs, because they're screaming for protection everywhere. Not only in Chicago and in Cicero, but all my friends in many other places. in Washington, Milwaukee, Tulsa, Pittsburgh, Cincinnati, and wherever they're selling vegetables now. Yes, in St. Louis, Boston, Baltimore. Everybody scream for protection now. In Trenton, Scranton, Flint, and Philadelphia. Yes, New York today, the world tomorrow. only we could look, learn to look, instead of gawking, we'd see the horror in the heart of farce. If only we could learn to act instead of talking, we wouldn't always end up on our arse. That was the thing that nearly had us mastered. So, let's not drop our guard again. The world stood up and stopped the bastard. But the bitch that bore him is in heat again.
Baby, I know I chose this lonely life.